And in Portugal, thousands took to the streets in Lisbon to protest tax increases. Parliament approved measures to meet the international bailout terms, but as Julie Scheier reports, economists are worried about the fallout.
The government of Prime Minister Pedro Passos Coelho has backed the biggest tax increase in Portuguese history. This is the government's third attempt to tackle the deficit since July, and the only way of keeping afloat its €78 billion bailout deal with the so-called Troika, the European Commission, the European Central Bank and the International Monetary Fund.
The lack of existence of a state budget would be in itself a serious indicator of infringement of the momentum with the Troika. A political crisis in those circumstances would expose Portugal to more risks, considering the instability that is still felt in countries such as ours that belong to the Eurozone.
The 2013 budget aims to cut Portugal's public deficit to 4.5%. Many analysts say it's a severe and austere one that pushes Portugal further into a recession and that it will have a negative social and economic impact on the country. Fiscal attorney Tiago Caiado Guerreiro said it could be challenged in court.
It's a budget that does not make any sense because economically will destroy the sources of producing wealth instead of cutting the problem of Portugal, which is too much public expenditure that will take away not only income from people but also their property. So it will consist in a confiscation, and a confiscation is unconstitutional.
In the streets, discontent has been growing, and outside Parliament after the budget was passed, hundreds of protesters gathered to demonstrate their anger. The Portuguese are scared of what is to come, and many are certain that they are heading for a Portuguese version of a Greek tragedy.
With these taxes, the internal market will collapse, and that will mean that we will have more unemployment and less revenue for the state. And then in 1 year we will be worse. I think we don't need to explain. We look to Greece, and our way is Greece.
The economy, it's getting worse. No jobs, no money circulating, so it's not okay.
Portugal's centre-right coalition government parliamentary majority saw the 2013 budget pass, but the opposition, the socialists and the majority of the Portuguese have vowed to challenge it. Julie Scheier, CCTV News in Lisbon, Portugal.